Hello guys, welcome again to my channel. This is Coach Angel back, and today we are going to have another bag discussion with one of iconic brand and very popular brand until now for decades and decades and decades. Okay, so we are going to talk about Prada. Okay, so Prada is okay, so Prada is iconic. So there we came to a point like around 2000, something like that. Prada is very like, one of the it for the it girls, right? But of course, I haven't done any bag discussion about Prada because I wanna experience it first and see how it feels and before I can say my review. And I have two bag products right now, and I needed to do a review about it. And I already used the two. If you're following me on TikTok, of course, you see some of my videos using Prada, and this is one of it. So since I used it already and I experienced it, now I can say my piece and about it for our discussion today. So let's. I'm gonna show it to you what I have here, and it's gonna be one of the popular and iconic Prada bag. Yes, this is the Promenade. Okay, this style is called Promenade and made out of Saffiano leather. Okay, so this is size small. Okay, we are going to discuss later about the sizing, the material, the Saffiano leather history, but we are going to talk about first the history of the company itself, the Prada. Okay, the Prada is launched their own brand, which is the Prada, around 1913. But prior to that, this is brothers. Okay, Mario and Martino Prada, and they have their own shop called Fratelli Prada, okay, because they're brothers. All right, so they specialize with luxurious product like high end or good quality products, like mostly they're selling and import from England. Okay, so they import products that they sell in Italy, in Milan. So like animal products, probably the leather or fur, because way back then, it's no big deal when you have a fur or whatever. Trunks, anything, and then it came to a point that they already made a reputation that they're really really trustworthy, and all the elite people are coming to them and buying the products. And eventually they decided, hey, why don't we have our own brand. Okay, so that's how they started, and they did the Prada. Okay, so the Prada brand, but it started like they want to create their own product. Okay, so instead of importing or purchasing all the way from England, right? So they decided to patent their own leather, which is the Saffiano. Okay, Mario Prada is the one who they design and made an idea about the Saffiano leather. Okay, this is Saffiano leather, guys. If you notice, it's kind of like a crisscrossy. Yes, it does. The feel does looks like an epi leather of Louis Vuitton. Okay, but the the texture is different. Okay, so they patent it at the time, so nobody can copy. All right, so it's made out of calf skin, but then they waxed it. Basically, they wax and then they wax and press it. So that's why it's kind of like a little shiny. That looks like, some people doesn't like it because for them it looks like plastic, but it's the wax. Okay, but under that it's a calf skin. And of course, for them to do that, they tied up with one of the prestigious and popular tanneries in Milan to, to create this Saffiano leather. Okay, so it was a big hit as soon as they introduced it. So they became so popular, and to the point that on 1919 they were the main supplier for the royal family because they became so popular. All right. So anyway, so that's the story and how they started, and the rest is history. But of course, you know, they both passed already for such a long time. But until now, their legacy is still here. But unfortunately, the patent of this leather means like the rights or the copyrights already expired for such a long time. And now a lot of other companies, other brands like Michael Kors, Coach, even Louis Vuitton are using the Saffiano leather. Mostly, especially in Louis Vuitton, mostly they use it on their accessories, such as belt and wallet. Okay, so usually the belt, I notice it. Usually the Coach, Michael Kors, they use it also with their bags, and I saw it as well. You know, but the problem only of that is a lot of companies are cheating. When we say cheating, instead of using calf skin, they're using a, a PUV leather, or means like it's not really leather, you know. And then it's just a matter of, sometimes nowadays companies, it's about the looks, you're right, it's about how it looks like and how it does imitation, or it does, as long as it looks the same, we're good and we're fine. Some buyers are okay with that because it's cheaper anyway. So let's just say they use PUV leather inside instead of calf skin, and then they will press it and design it like a Saffiano leather. Then buyers will just say, oh, we're good, you know, it's cheaper. And then as long as they will put Saffiano leather, okay? But they don't say what's under the Saffiano leather, because the Saffiano leather itself is just how they pressed it, how the leather was made, okay, or how it is, all right? But under, sometimes it's not really, it's not real, it's not calf skin, okay? So just be aware of, you guys, don't, you know, wonder why is it like cheaper but still Saffiano leather. What's the difference? It's because what material they used under that, okay? So anyway, now, so this is the Promenade, okay? The Promenade has a lot of colors, okay? There are like you know, like rainbow colors, blue, black, even white, different shades of pink, you know, even yellow, so everything, okay? So now, I asked a seller to source me this kind of color, because it's so hard to find this kind of color, because majority of the color of this style is either dark pink or other colors. And sometimes if I find someone or another website is selling, there's some scratches on the edge here, which is, you know, I want a clean one. So she found me this and sourced it. So by the way, I got this from Pre-Loved PB, or PB Pre-Loved, depends on which social media you're going, because sometimes if you're TikTok or Instagram, or shops, so you know, those are the that's the name, either interchange or whatever. So if you want to look for her or them there, I mean, they are very trustworthy company, and she's so sweet and nice. You can talk to her and ask her to source for you. Okay, so she sourced this for me. So this is secondhand. So unfortunately, it's not sure if it's discontinued or not. So the forum that I read, she, because 2020 he was looking, or she was looking for this brand, but she cannot find it. So another person who responded 2021, she said that she got the style at the very back of the Prada store. Basically, they were like hiding it. It's just one last left. Because when you go to the website at that year, it says coming soon. So basically, until now, when I went to their website, it's not there. Okay, so who knows? They didn't say discontinued, but you cannot find this right now, brand new. A lot you can find it on secondhand market, it looks like new, very pristine condition, even vintage, but you cannot find this on the website as brand new. So I already added a strap, guys, for a crossbody purpose if you want that. Okay, now let's talk about the sizing of this Promenade. Okay, there's sizes, different sizes, like large, medium, small, this is small, and mini. Okay, so we are gonna talk about the sizing, and I'm just gonna tell you the length at the bottom, so at least gives you an idea how big it is. Okay, for the large one, it's gonna be 15 inches. Okay, 15 inches, like basically Louis Vuitton Alma GM. Now the medium is around 13 inches. Now this one small is around 9.75, so round off to 10 inches. Okay, now the mini is around 7 inches. Basically you put your phone. Okay, and it's cute. Okay, and especially with the pastel colors, it's really really cute. Okay, and it's up to you guys, but me, I prefer, for me, I use my bag. Since I collect luxury bags, I'm using them only for going out for dinner, or friend goes out for friends or date night. Then I always choose smaller, like 10 inches with the max for me, because it suits for you to, when you dress up. 11 would be the stretch for me already, but above than that, I don't want, because it, when you are dressed up, you carry big bags, it's kind of like awkward. It's just like you're going for an office or workplace, which is, my work is fitness. So my bag for fitness is big, but it's Louis Vuitton Speedy 40, which is good sizing already, and for my workout stuffs. All right, so for other stuffs like this, go out, then I prefer smaller ones. Okay, now let's talk about the hardware. Okay, the material. Okay, so wondering what the material I've been using, what you've been using by Prada. Okay, Prada, there's search that I made so hard that it's either what, like I read, like there's a stainless, somebody saying stainless, somebody saying just a normal metal, and they just over put gold hardware or silver hardware. But one thing for sure, guys, if you are looking for a Prada, if you see a multicolor hardware, that would be fake. Okay, Prada, any Prada, Promenade, or other Prada styles there, it's just, if it's gold, everything should be gold. If it's silver, should be all silver. No mixture. Okay, no mixture at all. And but I read also in the forum that there's a certain style of product that's very very expensive. That's the one that they used very high quality, or like maybe gold really, or silver really. Okay, depends on the bag that you are about to purchase. And also, guys, just a heads up, 2013 was the year that they made or launched the Prada Promenade Mini. Okay, so let's talk about the hardware zipper. Okay, so as you know, guys, Prada, everything here in any hardware, you see Prada word here, Prada word here, Prada here, everywhere. Okay, even on this area here, okay, has a Prada. Okay, and this side here, there's a Prada. Okay, so it's, so everybody, it's part of, probably for you to see if it's fake or not. However, just a heads up, like if you watch my Gucci vlog before, don't worry if you see, especially the vintage one, if you see YKK, because usually old or vintage luxury brands use YKK zipper, or other brands, prestigious zipper companies, they use them. Sometimes you'll see them under some Prada, let's just say zipper, Prada zipper. Maybe some areas there it was indicated YKK, or a little stops name of other companies. Now, if you also notice, guys, here in this, under here, this one, if you see that clear, that one there, that's a dollar sign. Okay, so it's little stuffs you notice, dollar sign, why there's a dollar sign. And if you search that, there's a lot of forums also talking about that, and also some with the YSL, Gucci. Some has a dollar sign. Not all. Probably certain year that a certain brand or luxury brand was created, there's a dollar sign. And there's no forum that or anything that I read in Google why. But I think it's just proof that it's authentic, because only certain prestigious company or luxury brands that I saw, that has that kind of dollar sign. I think somebody said it's kind of like a standard. So I don't know, but I'm gonna search more about that. So yeah, but otherwise, do not panic if ever you don't you see YKK or other name on the zipper or hardware. Now, how you will know that it's fake? Okay, how will you know it's fake? So according to the company, the thing about the Prada is not like, it's not like Chanel or Louis Vuitton that you can see or check on check like Louis Vuitton by looking at the stamp or name or code. You'll know what year. Chanel, you can search online the certain digits of the number, then you'll know. Now this one in Prada is different. There should be a card authenticity, which is the hard one and the soft one, the black and white, something like that. And also there's a tag inside that is color white tag that's supposed to be, there's a number and jive with the card. Now if you lose your card, the thing is you can do is, especially for second-hand market, again, this is kind of like discontinued. You don't see this in the, the mark in the website Prada, or go to the Prada store. So the least you can do is go to online and type the code of the tag, or go to your SA, and then show, and then they will search it for you, or you can search it through online. Okay, so to see if it's jive on the design and the numbering of the of that tag. So like this, guys, this is the tag. So it's like 13, and then at the others in between is number 10. Okay, number 10. So that's one of the tag. Otherwise, because there's no other stuffs here, to be honest. And so, guys, always gonna be a square white. Okay, so because that's a factory assurance tag, or quality tag, they call it like that. That means that it passed on the inspection of the company, of the factory. So that's assured that it's real. Okay, another one that they say, if you don't have that card to drive on with your assurance quality tag, then you can go for Entropy, or the popular prestigious company that authenticates bag like Entropy. So that's the one that she sent me, this one. Okay, all right. So all luxury companies that's selling secondhand market supposed to send you a certification of authenticity, to be sure. Okay, now that also nice when you research and know how to read and to check bags, especially if you have experience with bags, you will know. Okay, like me, I'm collecting, so I'm kind of know what to look and how to, just looking and touching the bag, I know it. Okay, and also by checking the stitches, it's different. Okay, so far, this bag is very, cute and iconic, and as you know, it's very, very cute. I love it. All right, so let's talk about the advantage and disadvantages of Saffiano leather. Okay, now I believe advantage is more than a disadvantage. Disadvantage is, it's probably just stuffs that you can be avoided And it really depends on the person or the buyer. Okay, so the advantage of Saffiano leather, it's very good quality, it will last long. So it's really advisable when you buy a Saffiano leather bag, you can buy in secondhand market, because aside from it's cheaper because it's secondhand already, but then you're sure that it's still a really really pristine condition, because Saffiano leather is very, you know, um, popular and known as it will last long. You know, it low maintenance. You do not have to worry about, oh, my bag is gonna get wet, like a calf skin, that untreated like, you know, the Chanel or the Vachetta leather from Louis Vuitton, that you're scared to get wet because it's discolor. You know, this one, no. Well, you know, put it down on the floor or get wet or too sunny. You know, it will really really last long. Scratch free. Okay, sometimes, you know, no matter, you're not gonna be worried. Unlike calfskin, like Chanel, you worry your nail will swipe it and then you will see already a mark, and it's ridiculous. It's so expensive, and then it just scratched like that so quick. You know, I know because I have one, and it makes me upset because, you know, it drives me crazy seeing the line scratch. Now also the disadvantage of the Saffiano leather, yes, it's scratch free, but it doesn't hold for a pointed object. Okay, so that's why I'm saying it can be avoided, whatever the disadvantage is. So pointed object like a pen, or when you hit it somewhere, and then there's a nail or whatever, then yeah, it will create a marking. So probably that's why a lot, when you buy this, when you check at the bottom here, there's a lot of scratches on here, because probably whoever former owner, maybe they just like throw everywhere, like, you know, whoever they're arguing with, maybe they'll just like slap each other. But yeah, so yeah, it's the pointed object is the problem. Now other people find Saffiano leather ugly. When we say that, it's because for them it looks so plasticky and cheap. Okay, that's for other people, which is understandable. You know, it everybody has a different tastes in terms of material stuffs, right? But then again, a while ago when I said that, um nowadays, because the patent period is over, expired already for Saffiano leather, every companies and some brands are making their accessories and bag with Saffiano leather. So like Michael Kors or Coach. So of course they're saying, of course, you know, the quality is different because majority of those companies are not using calfskin inside. It's using PU PU leather. So, you know, low quality leather, or sometimes it's a fake leather, and then they just compress or pressed it with some, you know, pressed it with wax and design it like a Saffiano, you know, so it does feels like Saffiano, but it's not really calfskin. It's PU leather, you know, so it's low quality leather. So probably it does reflect on what type of Saffiano leather you are buying or what brand, because Prada never change. They always use the calfskin. Okay. All right, guys. This is the time that I used it as OOTD. So that's like a mud shot. That's how I wore it. So here it is, guys. Okay. So at least you can see the clear view. And when I wear it as a crossbody, there you go. So the strap can be adjusted, guys. See, adjustable. So your choice. I mean, also nice is like if you want to change the chain into much fancier chain, like a hardware chain instead of leather, then, you know, it's much better. Elbow. See, as you notice, guys, in Saffiano, it kind of like a little, when the light reflects it, like it's kind of shiny. Look at that. It's pretty. So now my review on this, it's a cute bag. It's comfortable bag in a way that you're not worrying that you're gonna scratch it and you're gonna hurt the bag. So when you put it on a table, you know your food, accidentally, you drop the food or anything that with your bag, it's easy to clean. You just grab a wipes, you know, done. Okay. So anyway, do I recommend this? Yes, of course. I recommend the Saffiano leather Prada. Again, it depends on you guys. What do you prefer? Okay, the sizing also. And also, again, they have a lot of there's different colors of this bag. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's my review and discussion about Saffiano leather Prada Promenade. Okay. Yes. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Now, if you're interested to watch all my purse vlogs, visit my YouTube channel, link on my bio, or just browse here on TikTok, shopping reviews, something like that. So anyway, thank you again, guys, for the support, and thank you for watching. And again, have a great day. Thank you so much.